Hello, my name is Michael Jeffrey Peters, and I have a son, Dalton Jeffrey Peters, who has leukemia. And this message is out to parents who have children at Texas Children's Hospital. You have to know that most of the doctors at Texas Children's Hospital come from Baylor College of Medicine. And these doctors, between Baylor, Texas Children's Hospital, the Medical Center, donate to election campaigns, like our Rick Perry, governor, who's in charge of Texas Medical Board. Now, when a doctor messes up or kills your child at Texas Children's Hospital, these doctors are protected through favoritism, and the Texas Medical Board is bought out, run by doctors, and they'll protect these doctors no matter what. Doctors who commit, falsify medical records, even go to court and testify against parents, like in my case, where I had a divorce, and Dr. Zoanne E. Dreyer from Baylor, working at Baylor, insured by Baylor, and working at Texas Children's Hospital, tried to manipulate CPS twice and failed. And then decided that she falsified my son's medical record and faxed that information to my wife's attorney so my wife would get custody of my son. Even the judge scratched out all that stuff. But the damage has already been done. And I haven't been able to see my son. And these doctors are happy to lie, and social workers like Matal Brombat, where Dr. Zoanne Dreyer got with Matal Brombat, and this corruption behind the scenes led to her lying in my son's medical report and getting away with it through the Texas Medical Board. Now, you have to be aware that if they kill your child over there, that they're totally protected through the state of Texas. That you'll never have a recourse to sue them, and that's why they donate to these election campaigns, to buy government officials so that you can't sue them. I'm out here talking to all Houstonians and Texans and people who have children at these establishments, these organizations, these corporations, to let you know that your child is in danger and that these people are just blatant criminals, no better than child molesters. Now, originally I had thought that Texas Children's Hospital was the greatest thing in the world, the best hospital, until I found out that they lie in medical records and testify in court of law committing aggravated perjury and are allowed to get away with it. Now, I picketed the hospital for 2.5 months with a big sign calling Dr. Zoanne Dreyer a fraud and a liar, and that Texas Children's Hospital covers up for fraud in medical records. And they didn't sue me because if the evidence were to come out in court that the damage which has been done to me would be done to all people. You would see it for yourself. I have the evidence, and it's conclusive evidence. It's the most damning evidence in the world, and I need to get it public. We're all in danger of having this kind of corruption in our system, in our hospitals. Our children are at risk. I'm asking for donations to call these people out, these frauds. Governor Rick Perry, Texas Medical Board, Dr. Irving Ziegler, who's in charge, appointed by Governor Rick Perry. I'd like to get a billboard and put up on our freeways and expose these people under my name with my evidence until these people succumb to going to court, being held accountable for manipulating the system, for lying in medical reports, for committing aggravated perjury, for cover-ups. My email is allkrafteng@yahoo.com. I have a P.O. box in Del Rio, Texas, which I've listed on these tabs. I ask for your donations to expose these people. I'm a father who lost his son through lies and corruption and cover-up. Now, it's a father's duty to protect his children. I have no other choice but to make these videos and expose these people if it takes me the rest of my life. I'm asking for your support. People who want to send donations to Texas Children's Hospital or Baylor College of Medicine or children with cancer, I'm asking for some of that money to expose and keep our hospitals in check. Let's keep the balance. Let's get the frauds out of Texas Children's Hospital. The administration of Texas Children's Hospital was happy to cover up, more than happy to cover up. Kimberly Jordan, the other CEO of Texas Children's Hospital, they have to cover up because they don't want this to become public, because if it does, the damage, knowing that they do this blatantly, committing aggravated perjury and falsifying medical records, would damage the hospital and Baylor College of Medicine where this doctor is employed. So they are covering up, and they are doing it big time. I had their attorneys at every single divorce hearing, which lasted over a year. Why were these attorneys present? They were present to protect their interests, to cover up for this doctor, to make deals with Judge Tracy Gilbert and the prosecution in Conroe, Texas. They sold my home, my property, which was worth $230,000 cash value that I put in it from 3 years working in Iraq, for $103,000 to make a quick sale, to line their pockets and pay them off. Court costs, attorney's fees, and not my attorney. I didn't have one. These people should not be allowed to get away with this theft of children, to lie in medical records. It's an open-ended street when we sit there and allow hospitals blatantly to lie in our medical records of our children, whether they medically neglect them, they accidentally kill them, they administer the wrong medicines, they have incompetent people. How can we rest assured that we're getting the proper care for our children if we allow this to go on? I'm not a very good speech giver, but I am a parent. And my son is suffering from this, who has leukemia. And for these individuals to take advantage of children with leukemia, These people are no better than child molesters and have to be stopped. I beseech each and every Houstonian, Texan, and American, and people worldwide who are looking at this video, to support me into getting the evidence into the court to stop this corruption, cover-ups, and falsification of our children's medical records. My name is Michael Jeffrey Peters. God bless each and every one of you. There'll be many other videos until this goes to court. God bless.